78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, so Joy Taylor of FS1, Fox Sports 1. A lot of controversy surrounding Joy Taylor. We all know that there's a lawsuit where she's been named in, her and Skip Bayless, by the hairdresser chick. And she claimed Joy Taylor had slept her way to the top of Fox Sports 1, messing with an executive and all that kind of stuff, right? Now, also, Joy Taylor has come out and she did an interview in which she was talking about the epidemic of lonely men, okay? Now, this got a lot of people upset. However, there is some truth to what she was talking about. I don't agree with everything she said about the feminist stuff, feminism and all of that kind of stuff, but she said there's an epidemic of lonely men, and she feels that the way to solve this epidemic of lonely men is to legalize prostitution. She feels that there are a lot of men out here who are angry online. They wake up mad, they stressed out, they're not having a lot of relations. You know what I'm saying? They're not active having relations with the opposite sex, right? So a lot of these men grow angry and bitter. They come online looking for anything that might upset them. You know what I'm saying? They look for anything that might upset them. She said that a lot of men, they think that OnlyFans models are curving them, and I donated her $5 and she curving me and all that stuff. She ain't talking to me, all that kind of stuff, right? So she says that the cure to all of that, she thinks, would be to legalize prostitution. Now, this is not the first time there's a lot of women who feel like this. Kamala Harris being another one. And I agree that prostitution should be legalized. I think that, if you can't logically tell me, you know me, I like to put the mirror in people's face. I don't like hypocrisy. I just don't like it, man. So you can't logically tell me that as a woman you feel that the government shouldn't have a right to tell you what to do with your body when it comes to you unaliving your own child. When you want to end the pregnancy, the government should have nothing to do with that. That's your personal decision. It's your body, right? And if people feel like that, then why is the government involved with what you do with your body when it comes to who you choose to lay down with? And if that person want to give you gifts or a monetary, some type of monetary gain for what you just gave him, I don't understand how that's the government's business. But the fact that people this society accepts the government telling you who you can mess with and if that person can pay you for your services is kind of disgusting. The fact that we accept that. Yet we say this is a free nation, right? It's kind of disgusting, really. And it don't make no logical sense. You know what I mean? So I agree that legalizing prostitution would solve a lot of the loneliness, because really a lot of people don't even want relationships. A lot of people don't really want relationships. They don't want to wake up, and be arguing with somebody, or did you use my towel? Did you move my toothbrush? Get your underwear off the bathroom floor. You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't wash off this cup? You know what I mean? Take the trash out. You should have been took the trash out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to deal with all that. A lot of people don't have the patience. But what everybody wants is some relations. Everybody wants some relations. And I'm gonna tell you something. A nation where men don't have no release for that, where men ain't getting regular relations, it's a dangerous, because men become violent, stressed out. I'm trying to tell you something. They become violent and stressed out. Especially when you got women walking around teasing and don't got no plans on giving up nothing, but just a teasing away. I'm telling you right now, this is why in other countries they cover women up. They cover them up because the savagery of men. The beauty of a woman's body can send a man. Listen, women can hypnotize a man with her body. But women don't understand the power that they truly have because they go away from their natural femininity, right? They're anti-femininity and they're pro-feminism, and that's why a lot of women have lost their power. So women, they crying and whining about, oh, these men this and these men that. Look, you got way more power than the men. If the male is heterosexual, you have more power than him if you know how to use that power. But most women have forgotten how to because, see, Big Mama, y'all don't listen to Big Mama no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't listen to Big Mama no more. You don't get it. Now all y'all, you geniuses, you're so smart, you know everything, right? You think you know everything. You don't know nothing. But you're fighting for the right to be out working outside the home, and I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Leave your kids with babysitters. You're clubbing. You're doing all this stuff, and that's fine, right? But there's some consequences that come with that. You know what I mean? There's consequences that come with that, and there's been a breakdown in the family structure. You know, and that's not just on the women. The breakdown in the family structure is part of the American society. You know, when they put women to work in the first place, they started breaking down the family structure. But that's a whole nother story. But you know, especially in the black community, we you know, the men have been pushed out of the homes. You know, and they've made it easier, and they've rewarded women for being single. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We ain't got to go into the whole story. But they've rewarded women for being single, and I can do bad by myself, all them stupid terms. You know what I'm saying? It's just goofy. I can do bad by myself. It's ridiculous, man. So you mean to tell me if you got a man and y'all struggling together, but y'all got each other, you know what I'm saying? And y'all hoping and praying for a better day. But because y'all doing bad, I can do bad by myself. Man, whoever invented that term need to get, what, Dr. Umar, get him 30 lashes. I can do bad by myself. That's ridiculous. Imagine you and your family struggling, right? But y'all got faith. Y'all grinding. Y'all doing the best y'all can do, right? Y'all got love. And then your wife tell you, look, I can do bad by myself. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. See, if women had that mentality in the early 1900s, 1800s, and before, man, we wouldn't even have, man, we would have been done. As a species, would have been done. Would have been done. Struggle is a part of life. Struggle is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming the odds. You know what I'm saying? Falling down, getting back up, that's a part of life. But anyway, back to the main topic of the prostitution. The prostitution area, I think, would help a lot of the men who are lonely, sitting in their cribs, and they're not active and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sorry, man. You can just tell that a lot of people is not, you know, getting regular loving. You can tell because of the stuff that bothers them. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to tell brothers, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about this, stop worrying about that. But they be so angry about the smallest stuff that they see a girl do online. Say, bro, that's just trolling. That's a girl just saying something. She's saying something just to get a reaction and go viral. And she know y'all gonna help her go viral. Uh-oh. But they got some water. Oh man, I gotta turn around. What is this? Fire department, what's they doing with the water up here? But anyway, the girl will say something goofy like, you know, just some wild stuff. Any man that brushes his teeth on Monday is gay. I think any man that you know, puts sprinkles on his ice cream is zesty. You know. any man that brush his hair and trying to get waves is zesty. You know, they just say stuff because they know it's gonna upset you. They know it's gonna upset you, right? And they know you're gonna take the video and you're gonna share it with all your friends, and then they gonna get mad. They're gonna share it with all their friends, and then the girl who started, she goes viral, and then some podcast wants to bring the girl on the show to clarify what she's talking about, and then she can demand $1,000 or more because now she's the hot topic, all because she played y'all. Y'all gotta stop. You got to outthink the broad, man. You can't be letting these 304s work your nerve. And the reason why these 304s working your nerve is because you're not having regular relations. You're just not. I don't care what y'all say. You're not. You can't hide that kind of stuff. When you get mad about that kind of stuff, come on, bro. Like, who cares what these chicks are talking about? They just be saying stuff. And the only reason I talk about it is because y'all be asking me to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? These girls just, I'm telling you, they just say anything. Any man that wants you to get him a birthday gift is zesty. I question any man that want to get, he expecting you to get a birthday gift? What? You ain't a girl. Only girls get birthday gifts. Come on, man. American flags all over the place. This is how you know you out here with these people, when you see these flags they wear. But anyway, let me get away from here. Go put some air on my tire. But anyway, so I agree with Joy Taylor on that part of it. You know what I'm saying? It would solve a lot of the loneliness with a lot of these dudes. Make sure y'all sub to my Patreon too, man. While we talk about this type of stuff all the time, patreon.com/78 Sports TV, you dig? But anyway, get them likes all the way up. Legalizing prostitution, the only downside of it is they're gonna try to take away the male pimp. That's what they're gonna try to do. Right? They ain't got no problem with pimping now. They'll have females do it. They'll have the government do it. But they're gonna try to remove any type of male overseer, some male governor, male manager. They're gonna try to remove that from the equation. That's what they're gonna try to do. You know what I'm saying? And the other downside of it is this. It's gonna become very dangerous for the women, because if it's not, it depends on how it's structured. Because a lot of these dudes that are lonely, there are some of them who want relationships. In the beginning of the video, I talked about how a lot of people don't want relationships; they just want to have relations. But there are some people out there who are in dire need, in desperate need of relationships. A lot of brothers. I'll be talking to them on my Patreon. It's a lot of brothers who want relationships, and they're yearning for some love and companionship, somebody to go to the movies with, and all that kind of stuff. And so what they're gonna do is, these girls are finna hit a lick, like out of control, if they legalize it, because those guys who do run relationships are gonna start settling, right? So you're gonna have guys who are renting these girls out for weeks at a time. Okay, babe, you're my girlfriend from Monday to Friday. Or like from the 1st to the 7th, 1st to the 6th, you're my girlfriend, right? And you gotta be with me every day, and you know, we go shopping and we do this and that, we watch TV together, we make love, blah blah blah. And then the girl gonna take 2 days off, and then she'll say, okay, from this date to that date, I'm gonna be with James, and I'm his girlfriend. I'm giving him the girlfriend effect, right? Then she might take a week off and then go with, you know what I'm saying? Repeat the cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be stuff like that happening, and you're going to have dudes who are basically super duper lonely simps, and they're going to be paying these girls for a false reality, okay? It's not real. She doesn't really love you, but her job is to make you feel she loves you. Just like when you go to the strip club, right? A good stripper is an expert, if she's trained right, if she's schooled by somebody like me, a good stripper she's supposed to make you feel like you're the only dude in the club. She had eyes on you the whole time. You the only one. You know what I'm saying? A good stripper supposed to not get $1 from you, $1 or $2, and walk off to the next dude. She supposed to pick your brain and see what you got, see what you're working with. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. I ain't gonna give her too much game, but a good one who's trained right knows exactly what to do. So these girls, if you legalize prostitution, they finna hit a nasty lick on a lot of these dudes. So I'm all for it as long as it's done right. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it as long as it's done right. You know what I'm saying? Legalize it, stay out of my business. You know what I'm saying? You legalize it, then that way, when entrepreneurs come out here and we get us some brothels or something like that or whatever, and we follow the government regulations and all that kind of stuff, just leave us alone. Nobody want to hear none of this mess. But it's ironic to me that you have a segment of society that wants to legalize prostitution while at the same time acting high and mighty and wanting to persecute people who pay for relations. Right? So nobody ever criticizes the woman that's selling her body. Nobody criticizes the man that's selling his body. Right? Everybody criticizes the lonely person who feels they have to buy relations. And think about that now. I want y'all to really think about that. Somebody has gotten so lonely and desperate that they're willing to pay another person to make them feel loved for a second, for 5, 10 minutes, whatever. But we criticize that person, but don't criticize the person who's saying, I got that pack for you. I mean, look at in the Diddy trial, the Punisher. The Punisher doing interviews. He all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, all these phonies acting like they so disgusted with the freak offs and so disgusted with escorts and this and that. This dude, he out here doing interviews, blowing up. People blowing his phone up to get him on their podcast and stuff. People are intrigued by it. Right? All these 304s and former 304s that's out here bragging about what they used to do. Man, I passed up the gas station to get my air. My goodness gracious. But my point is, if you notice historically, the actual 304, the actual person that's selling their body, that person rarely gets punished by the law. The person who gets punished is the lonely person who wants to buy it. That's the person that gets shamed. It's backwards, I know, but that's how it is. You know what I mean? It's backwards. Nobody is shaming Cassie. Cassie was the one organizing the freak-offs and paying these people and all that stuff. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not an opinion, that's a fact. But nobody's criticizing her. She's the victim because Puffy beat her up. Right? But everybody laugh at Diddy because he a freak and he running around here jacking, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He a cuck, whatever he doing. So everybody criticizing him. And that's how it goes. But I'm interested to get y'all thoughts and opinions on Joy Taylor's opinion on legalizing prostitution. I think they should do it. It'll cut down on a lot of nonsense. So that way when men, women, whoever gets stressed out, they can just go do what they gotta do. Because there's a lot of women, let me tell you something. There's a lot of women, professional women, that pay for it. Women with money, there's a whole lot of them that pay for it. And a lot of them don't want no relationships. They just want to spend a weekend, you know what I'm saying, getting their back blown out, and then they go back to work and they ain't got time they don't want no bugaboo. They don't want nobody sweating them. You know what I'm saying? It's women, tag teams of women that go overseas, fly overseas, and go to the Bahamas, go to Africa, and get their back blown out, and come back like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? Taking little girls trips, and they pay for it too. Y'all mind paying for it? buying these dudes gifts and stuff. It's women right here, right now. Y'all know I ain't lying. It's women out here right now that, you know, be buying dudes gifts and cars and motorcycles. One chick, man, my homeboy got this chick giving, man, come on, man. I ain't gonna put all his business out there, man. That boy living good out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? He got him an older chick. She about 65 or something. And well, he about 40. I think he about 40, yeah. She like 65. She wants somebody to spend some time with. She retired. She got some money. She divorced. Alimony. Got the house, all that good stuff, man. Please. She just wants somebody to come over there and play Pokino with her. Have a little drink, play some Pokino, and then she gonna serve you up too. And she can cook. Lord have mercy. Man, it came up nasty. She done bought that man a motorcycle, a BMW, no, not BMW, a Mercedes. She bought him a motorcycle, a Mercedes, and invested in his child support that he owed. She to help him pay off his child support that he owed for his kids. Man, come on, bro. That's what loneliness does, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what loneliness does. But, you know, so yeah, people pay for it. Women pay for it. Men pay for it. It is what it is. And I don't think the government has a right to tell anybody what they're supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to relations. All right? When it comes to relations, nah. You shouldn't be able to tell nobody what to do with their third thing. You know what I mean? Especially you liberals. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand conservatives putting up that little front. You know, they want to pretend like, you know, thou shalt not this and thou shalt not that. And conservatives to be the biggest freaks, man. But they pretend they got a good front, a good cover game. You know what I'm saying? But the liberals is the biggest hypocrites, because they sit back and they talk all this liberal stuff, this progressive stuff, and then turn around when it comes to they say, a woman has a right to choose. It's her body. No man, no government tell a woman what she can do with her body. Leave her body alone. It's her body. And then you say, okay, well, don't you think y'all should legalize prostitution? Since a woman, that's her body, right? Well, that's a good point. I don't know. We have to think about that. We have to look into that. Shut up. I've been saying that for 20-some years. Shut up. Bunch of hypocrites. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Smash that like button, y'all. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm a party though. Deuces.